Over 60? How to stop muscle loss while sleeping. 8 foods to boost muscle recovery overnight. Imagine this. Every night, while you're peacefully sleeping, your body might be quietly breaking down muscle tissue without you even realizing it. And no, this isn't some distant, exaggerated fear about getting older. It's a reality for millions of seniors over 60. In fact, after the age of 60, you may lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade. The most surprising part? A significant amount of that muscle loss happens while you're asleep, during the hours when your body isn't getting the proper nutrients it needs to repair and recover. Now, think about this. How many of us wake up feeling stiff, weaker, or even sore without understanding why? Well, it's not just the natural progression of aging. This muscle loss isn't inevitable, and it doesn't have to be permanent. The key to preventing it, and even reversing it, could be as simple as a slight change to your nighttime routine, one that allows your body to repair itself while you sleep. But here's the good news. You can halt this muscle breakdown in its tracks and rebuild strength with a scientifically backed, easy strategy. And the best part? You don't have to be an athlete or go through strenuous workouts to see the benefits. In fact, the simplest changes in your diet, right before bed, could be the secret weapon you need. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 8 powerhouse foods that are proven to not only preserve your muscle mass but actually help you rebuild and strengthen those muscles while you sleep. We'll dive deep into the science behind this, share real-life success stories, and most importantly, show you how to make these small but powerful changes in your daily routine. So, if you're 60 or older and ready to regain strength, independence, and vitality, this video is for you. Stay tuned because what you're about to learn could change the way you look at aging and muscle health forever. Understanding muscle loss in seniors. Muscle loss process. As we age, one of the most significant changes in our bodies is the gradual loss of muscle mass. This condition is medically known as sarcopenia. It's a common phenomenon, and unfortunately, it affects many seniors as early as their 60s. On average, you can lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every 10 years after the age of 60. But what many don't realize is that this process isn't just a slow decline over the years. It's much more immediate than that, happening every single night while you sleep. Yes, muscle loss doesn't just occur during the day, when you're awake and active. You're naturally using and maintaining your muscles. But while you're resting at night, your body can begin to break down muscle tissue to provide energy for essential functions. Without proper nourishment, this process speeds up, leading to a faster rate of muscle breakdown than recovery. In fact, studies have shown that overnight muscle loss can be just as significant as what occurs during the daytime. And because many seniors don't realize this, it often goes unnoticed until they start feeling the effects, like waking up with increased stiffness, weakness, or lack of energy. Why protein isn't enough? So, why is this happening? The reason behind this loss is a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. When we're young, our bodies are highly efficient at using protein to rebuild and repair muscles. However, as we age, the body's ability to process and utilize protein becomes less effective. This means that even if you're eating enough protein during the day, your muscles might not be getting the nourishment they need at night to rebuild. Essentially, your body becomes resistant to using protein for muscle repair, and as a result, muscle mass declines faster than it should. For those over 60, anabolic resistance is a major barrier to maintaining muscle mass. Despite consuming enough protein throughout the day, your muscles may not be fully benefiting from it when they need it most, during the night, when the body is at rest and should be focusing on recovery. The silent issue. I've seen this firsthand with many seniors I've worked with over the years. It's not uncommon for individuals to tell me that they wake up feeling sore, stiff, or weaker than they did the night before. They're not just experiencing the natural fatigue that comes with aging. What they're feeling is a direct result of muscle breakdown that happens while they sleep. Unfortunately, because they aren't actively engaging their muscles during this time, it's often not immediately obvious that this is happening. What's concerning is that many of these individuals assume that this muscle loss is simply an unavoidable part of aging. They don't realize that this process could be slowed down, or even reversed, with a few targeted changes to their nightly routine. And this is where the key to combating muscle loss in seniors lies: making small, Scientifically supported adjustments, especially in the hours before you go to bed. These small changes could help protect your muscles while you sleep, keeping you feeling strong, independent, and active as you age. How to prevent muscle loss with proper nutrition at night. Scientific explanation. Recent research has uncovered something incredibly important. What you eat right before bed can significantly impact your muscle health. In fact, consuming certain foods 30 to 60 minutes before you sleep can help reverse muscle breakdown and promote muscle regeneration. During sleep, your body enters a state of repair, and the right nutrients can help it rebuild muscle tissue that was broken down during the day. The key is to provide your muscles with the necessary amino acids and protein during these critical hours. While you sleep, your body is still at work, replenishing and repairing tissues. By ensuring that it has access to the right nutrients, you can maximize this recovery process, leading to less muscle breakdown and more muscle repair. This strategy is not just about preventing muscle loss, it's about actively building muscle even when you're resting. And the best part? You don't need to wake up in the middle of the night to eat. The goal is to give your body the fuel it needs just before you go to bed, allowing it to do the work overnight. Let me break it down with a real-life example. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed casein protein, a slow-digesting protein, before bed experienced a 31% increase in muscle protein synthesis overnight compared to those who didn't. Now, this isn't just about maintaining muscle. This is about actually building more muscle while you sleep. That's significant, especially for seniors who might be concerned about the gradual loss of strength. You see, casein protein, unlike the more rapidly digesting whey protein, releases amino acids slowly over a period of 6 to 8 hours. This makes it an ideal bedtime snack. So while you're fast asleep, your body is getting a constant supply of protein that helps to build muscle instead of breaking it down. It's like having a small, steady stream of muscle-building fuel all night long. What's even more amazing is that this study wasn't focused on intense physical activity. The participants didn't have to go through intense exercise routines. They simply ate casein protein before bed and allowed their bodies to do the work while they slept. That's the beauty of this approach. It works for everyone, whether you're an active senior or someone just trying to maintain your current strength. How this can impact you. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but does it really work? The answer is a resounding yes. I've worked with countless seniors who've made small changes to their nighttime routine, like adding protein-rich foods before bed, and seen real improvements in their muscle strength and overall energy levels. One of my clients, Mary, was in her early 70s and was struggling with the constant feeling of weakness and stiffness. After just a few weeks of incorporating a small serving of cottage cheese, rich in casein, into her nighttime routine, she reported feeling more energized in the morning and noticed less discomfort in her joints and muscles. This approach isn't just about reversing muscle loss, it's about enhancing your ability to recover and feel stronger when you wake up. It's about improving quality of life, independence, and overall vitality. Practical advice for you. So, how can you incorporate this into your nightly routine? It's simpler than you might think. Aim to consume protein-rich foods that are slow digesting and provide a steady stream of amino acids overnight. Here are a few foods that fit the bill. Cottage cheese. High in casein. This food is a muscle-building powerhouse. Simply eat half a cup before bed for maximum effect. Hard-boiled eggs. These provide high-quality protein and contain leucine, which directly stimulates muscle repair. Greek yogurt. Packed with casein protein and probiotics. It helps with muscle recovery and improves digestion overnight. These foods not only promote muscle repair, but they also keep you feeling full without causing blood sugar spikes that can interfere with sleep. By adding these nutrient-dense options to your nighttime routine, you'll give your body the resources it needs to protect, rebuild, and even strengthen muscle while you rest. 8 best foods to prevent muscle loss at night. Now, let's dive into the top 8 foods that have been scientifically proven to preserve and rebuild muscle during sleep. These foods aren't just about preventing muscle breakdown, they're about actively helping your body recover, grow, and stay strong, all while you're at rest. And the best part? They're simple to add to your nightly routine, and they work effectively without requiring drastic changes to your lifestyle. 1. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is rich in casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that breaks down over the course of 6 to 8 hours. This makes it the ideal food to consume before bed, as it provides a steady supply of amino acids to your muscles throughout the night, helping to repair and build muscle tissue as you sleep. Many of my clients have noticed incredible results by incorporating cottage cheese into their nightly routine. One of them, Frank, a 70-year-old retiree, shared how he felt less stiff and more energized when he woke up after adding half a cup of cottage cheese to his pre-bedtime meal. Not only does it help with muscle recovery, but it also supports a more restful sleep. Start with half a cup of cottage cheese about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. To make it more enjoyable, you can add banana slices or chia seeds for extra nutrients. Bananas provide potassium to help your muscles relax, and chia seeds offer a boost of fiber and omega-3s to further support your recovery. 2. Hard-boiled eggs. Eggs are a rich source of high-quality protein, including leucine, an amino acid that is crucial for activating muscle protein synthesis. This makes eggs one of the most effective foods to maintain and build muscle mass, especially for seniors who may struggle with muscle loss. A close friend of mine, Michael, who is 65, had been experiencing gradual muscle loss despite his regular exercise routine. After adding 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs to his bedtime routine, he reported feeling much stronger in the morning, with increased muscle recovery and reduced soreness. It's a simple yet powerful change. Try having 1 or 2 eggs about 30 minutes before bed. They're easy to prepare, and you can even pair them with a slice of whole grain bread or some avocado for a more filling snack. Hard-boiled eggs provide a perfect balance of protein and healthy fats, which help fuel your muscles overnight. 3. Olive oil cooked tuna. Tuna is a lean protein that's packed with essential amino acids, particularly leucine, which is vital for muscle maintenance. When combined with olive oil, a healthy fat source, it not only helps slow down digestion but also ensures that the benefits of the protein are prolonged throughout the night. I often recommend tuna with olive oil to seniors who want to avoid high-carb snacks before bed. One of my clients, John, switched his nighttime snack to this combination and found that he not only slept better but also woke up feeling stronger and more refreshed. It's a great way to combine lean protein with healthy fats that support muscle recovery while promoting better sleep. Simply scoop out half a can of tuna and mix it with olive oil. You can eat it on its own or pair it with some whole grain crackers or cucumber slices. This meal is quick, easy, and full of nutrients that will support your muscles while you sleep. 4. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is rich in casein protein, just like cottage cheese, and also contains beneficial probiotics that support gut health. Gut health is crucial for nutrient absorption, which in turn aids in muscle recovery. Additionally, the high protein content helps ensure that your muscles get the nutrients they need for repair. For many seniors who have trouble digesting dairy, Greek yogurt is often an easier option because it's more digestible and doesn't cause as much bloating. For instance, Claire, a 68-year-old client of mine, switched to Greek yogurt before bed and noticed a significant improvement in her muscle tone and digestion. It's a simple yet effective choice. Enjoy half a cup of plain Greek yogurt about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you want a little extra flavor, you can add a dash of cinnamon, a few fresh berries, or a drop of vanilla extract. Just be careful with flavored varieties, as they often contain added sugars that could interfere with your sleep. 5. Warm milk with turmeric. Milk is a natural source of calcium and protein, both of which are essential for maintaining healthy bones and muscles. When combined with turmeric, which contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound, this drink not only helps your muscles recover but also reduces inflammation that could be causing joint pain and stiffness. One of my clients, Mary, has been dealing with joint pain for years. She swears by drinking a warm cup of milk with turmeric every night. And after a few weeks, she reported feeling less pain and better sleep quality. It's an effective, calming drink that also helps ease her muscles and joints, preparing her for a restful night. To make this, warm 1 cup of milk and stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric. Add a pinch of black pepper to help with the absorption of curcumin. If you like it sweeter, just a little honey will do the trick. For those with lactose intolerance, Almond milk or oat milk can be a great alternative, but make sure they're fortified with calcium and protein. 6. Almond butter. Almond butter is an excellent source of healthy fats, magnesium, and plant-based protein, all of which are crucial for muscle repair and recovery. Magnesium, in particular, helps with muscle relaxation and sleep quality, while the healthy fats help to reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone that can break down muscle. I've suggested almond butter to many seniors who have difficulty sleeping because of restless muscles or cramps. One client, Jim, was dealing with severe muscle tightness at night. After incorporating almond butter into his routine, he noticed a reduction in cramps and a deeper, more restful sleep. Have a tablespoon of almond butter about 30 minutes before bed. You can eat it on its own or spread it on some whole grain bread or apple slices. It's an easy, nutritious snack that helps your muscles recover and ensures a peaceful night's sleep. 7. Tart cherry juice. Tart cherries are packed with melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate sleep, and anthocyanins, antioxidants that reduce inflammation. By drinking tart cherry juice before bed, you not only get better sleep but also reduce muscle soreness and inflammation, leading to improved muscle recovery. A client of mine, Sarah, suffers from chronic joint pain. After she started drinking tart cherry juice before bed, she reported a 33% reduction in morning stiffness and felt more energized the next day. It's a fantastic natural remedy for those dealing with inflammation or trouble sleeping. Drink 4 to 6 ounces of tart cherry juice 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Just be sure it's 100% tart cherry juice with no added sugars. If the taste is too sour, dilute it with a little water or mix it with lemon juice for a refreshing twist. 8. Whey protein shake. Whey protein is one of the most efficient ways to support muscle growth. It's rich in leucine, the amino acid that signals your body to start building muscle. This makes whey protein shakes an excellent choice for seniors looking to maintain or build muscle mass, even if they're not exercising heavily. I've had many clients who struggled to consume enough protein during the day. But once they started drinking a whey protein shake before bed, they saw a dramatic improvement in their muscle strength and energy levels. For example, Greg, a 72-year-old former athlete, started having a whey protein shake before bed and found that his muscle recovery improved significantly. Drink a whey protein shake 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Choose a high-quality whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey for easy digestion. Especially if you're lactose intolerant, you can mix it with water or unsweetened almond milk, and even blend in a banana or a spoonful of almond butter for added flavor and nutrition. How to incorporate these foods into your routine. Practical tips. The key to seeing lasting results from these muscle-preserving foods is consistency. You don't need to make drastic changes all at once. In fact, I recommend starting small and gradually building a habit. Begin by selecting 1 or 2 of these foods and making them a regular part of your nighttime routine. Whether it's a cup of cottage cheese or a hard-boiled egg, aim to consume them 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Consistency is what makes the real difference. The first few days or even weeks may not show dramatic results. But as you continue to nourish your body nightly, you'll start to notice gradual improvements in your muscle strength, recovery, and overall energy. Another important factor is paying attention to how your body reacts. Every person is different, and it's important to stay in tune with how you feel. Are you sleeping more soundly? Do you feel less stiff in the morning? These are the signs of progress. The key is to stick with the routine and allow your body the time it needs to adjust and regenerate. One thing I've learned over the years is that muscle preservation and growth take time. It doesn't happen overnight. Many people expect quick results. And while some changes can be noticeable in the short term, muscle recovery is a slow and steady process. Don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate changes. It's the small, consistent actions that add up to significant improvements. For instance, if you start eating more protein before bed, your muscles are gradually receiving the right nutrients they need. This consistency, combined with proper rest and recovery, will lead to better strength, mobility, and overall health in the long run. It's about building a foundation for healthier aging, one night at a time. Real-life success stories. Story 1. Tom's success. Tom, a 70-year-old retiree, had been dealing with muscle weakness and poor balance for several years. As he aged, he noticed that it was becoming increasingly difficult to climb stairs or get up from a seated position without assistance. His doctor recommended starting some strength exercises. But Tom still wasn't seeing the improvements he had hoped for. After speaking with me about his concerns, I recommended that Tom try adding hard-boiled eggs and cottage cheese to his nighttime routine. After just 1 month, Tom came back to tell me about a remarkable change. Not only was he feeling stronger in the morning, but he also noticed his mobility had improved. His balance was better, and he could perform daily tasks with much less effort. Tom's story is a perfect example of how small, consistent changes can make a big difference. By adding muscle-repairing foods to his evening routine, he was able to combat some of the muscle loss that had been holding him back and regain a significant amount of independence. Story 2. Sarah's story. Sarah, a 64-year-old grandmother, had been struggling with restless muscles and frequent discomfort at night. This made it difficult for her to fall asleep and often left her waking up feeling stiff and sore. After trying several remedies with little success, Sarah came to me for advice. I suggested that she try drinking a warm cup of milk with turmeric before bed. The combination of calcium, protein, and curcumin from turmeric is known for its anti-inflammatory properties and its ability to help relax the muscles. Within just a few weeks, Sarah reported a significant reduction in discomfort and was finally able to enjoy deeper, more restorative sleep. She also noticed that she felt more energized and less stiff in the morning. Sarah's story highlights how something as simple as a soothing, nutrient-rich bedtime drink can make a world of difference for your muscle health and sleep quality. Muscle loss is a silent issue that affects millions of seniors. But it's not inevitable. With the right nutrition and consistent effort, you can slow down or even reverse muscle breakdown. By simply incorporating the right foods into your nightly routine, you can improve your muscle strength, balance, and overall quality of life. Remember, these changes don't require a complete lifestyle overhaul, just a few strategic tweaks to your evening habits, such as adding protein-rich foods before bed, can have an incredible impact over time. Here's the most important takeaway. You don't have to accept muscle loss as a part of aging. You have the power to take control of your health. By making small, intentional changes to your nightly routine, you can build strength every night, even as you sleep. Muscle health isn't just about how much you work out. It's about nourishing your body in the right way so it can do the hard work for you. And remember, it's never too late to start. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe to Senior Health Boost for more science-backed tips and practical advice on aging well. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your favorite bedtime snack for muscle recovery. I'd love to hear what's working for you. Let's take control of our health, one night at a time. Together, we can build a stronger, more independent future.